Post-game show for Justin Corrigan. I'm Peter Ferrari. Coach Ulmer. Coach, that's one of the most exciting comebacks I've ever called in my career. Just talk us through. You're down 2-0. You're down by 6 at multiple points. Talk me through that emotional roller coaster you just put us through.
I still think I'm shaking a little bit here. Try to be cool on the outside, right? We'll give them credit. We played them up at their place a few days ago, and they really struggled, and maybe we were a little bit of a trap game for us there. I don't know if we were nervous or just a little out of sync, but we were hitting balls out of bounds and missing serves and just giving them a lot of points. And a good team will take advantage of that, and they did. We got up a little bit in the second set, but couldn't sustain it. The great thing about our game, which sometimes works against us, is you start over every time. So I told them in the timeout, that's the beauty of our game, right? We can just throw that away, forget about that. It's a 3-game set. Let's start with this one. And we started to turn things around a little bit. Made a few subs. Tatum Kebasek came in and made some nice service runs for us. I thought Kyla made some good service runs. I mean, even when we were down, Devin Bell made some great choices. We made some plays. Tina had struggled with her serve until we really needed her not to, and then she did. I mean, it just makes me really proud of them. And we didn't have our best stuff tonight, but we found a way.
Coach, going in sets 1 and 2, had a certain feel to them.
Yeah.
You guys came out in set 3 and had a completely different vibe. What changed in that break between 2 and 3?
That was my talk to them, right? We know who we are. We're a really good team, but we have to start acting like it. We have to start showing it. And Augustana, at this time of year, you always have to understand playoffs are just different. Mm-hmm. They're just different than the regular season. Everybody's starting from scratch. Everybody's starting from zero. And Augustana played really well. They served much better tonight. They passed much better. They hit much better. Everything better. They hit almost 300 against us. So we had them hit negative at their place. So it was a total flip the switch, and we had to find a way to drag it out. And credit to the girls, just one at a time, people stepped up when we really needed them to. Katie Boston stepped up and got some really crucial kills. Devin made some good choices there. We just never quit. We just never quit, and that was really important.
Exactly, and you mentioned people stepping up. You had so much veteran leadership on the court at the end of the night. How crucial is that to have in a postseason run, to have as much veteran leadership on the court as you do?
Yeah, big time, for sure. This is their careers right here, that we're playing for right now, and the chance. And our crowd was great. I mean, I kept telling them, this is our house.
Yeah.
This is our house. Let's defend this. These people are behind you. The crowd's behind you. Let's give them something to cheer about. And we made that turn down 8-7. We got a little upset about an official call. I just try to keep them in the moment. We can't worry about that stuff. We can only focus on what we can control. And, Kyla went back on a great service run there, and we finally got to them a little bit. We finally got to them, which it took us a long time to do that.
Talk to me through how you keep the confidence up, because, again, like you said, sets 1 and 2, very uncharacteristic. Set 3, okay, came back. Set 4, I mean, you're down. They were at match point in set 4. You went on a 3-0 run to end it, and it felt that you took that momentum into set 5, excuse me. Just talk us through, it's got to be a season-long progression of you are that team to do it.
It is. We've been in those. Mm-hmm. We've been on the other side of this. Yeah. We've been in a lot of tight sets. You just have to have that belief in your ability, and I kept telling them in the timeouts, it always comes back to fundamentals. Do the things that we work on. Try not to get out of your game, right? We don't have to do too much. We can't get 3 points back in one swing. Yeah. We got to do it one at a time. Somebody's got to make plays. We have to execute right now. Mm-hmm. And we talk about that all year, and we did. We executed right when we needed to. I mean, we put ourselves up against the wall, and we found a way to get that done.
Yeah, 2 more quick ones, Coach. One, Danielson, to me, one of the best games of the season. You put her in, really got more of a presence in set 3. Talk to me through what it was like having her be
Maddie was terrific tonight. Yeah. Terrific. I mean, she started us off in that third set with a great service run, and she played her heart out tonight. And I told the girls in one of the timeouts, just follow that. Yeah. Follow that lead. I mean, she had some great digs. She passed really well. She served really well. I mean, she's so fast. Yeah. She just hustled out there, and that's what when you have a kid that isn't necessarily a starter, a huge impact in the front row, but what a huge impact she had, and she was playing for her life right there. I mean, she was playing to lift her teammates. Yeah. And I think that's what really was exciting about that. And she did it. She lifted her teammates. She made some great plays that we needed her to make at crucial times.
Final one, Coach Milliken, 48 hours from now. What are you going to take going into there?
Yeah, I mean, great team. Milliken's playing great. We're going to have to be our very, very best selves. You know, we had them here and they reverse swept us. They just beat WashU. They're playing very well. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, we get a little bit. The first round in playoffs are always hard. That's why I'm glad we didn't have a bye. You know, we got a chance to play. You get out some of those nerves.
Yeah.
You get some of that stuff going. We'll be focused in practice tomorrow, and then we're going to have to be our very, very best selves.
Yeah.
It's within our abilities, but we're going to have to be really good because they're very good.
Yeah. Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. One of the most thrilling things we've seen. Best of luck in 48 hours from now. It's been a great season.
I appreciate it. Love sports. Love you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Take care.
All right, that was Coach Ulmer. She's hyping up the crowd. She has people waiting for her down below. Talk us through the final stats, Justin.
I mean, what a night we had. Reverse sweep on our hands. And, I mean, the big thing, service errors, we mentioned 15 for Augustana, 13 for the Firebirds down the stretch. Came down to, as Coach Ulmer said, the people that were making errors stopped making errors.
Yeah.
They came in clutch when the Firebirds needed them to, and it truly paid off. We mentioned that maybe they took a little bit off of their effort, maybe not trying to push it as much, be as aggressive, and it worked out. They went on a run. They finished it off. They're still alive, competing.
Lot of fun. Well, Justin, it's been a pleasure being with you this season. I know we will reconvene shortly when it comes to some other things that are happening. But once again, your
Potentially
final.
even Saturday.
That's true. Potentially even Saturday.
Crazier
Really
things
getting
have
our head.
happened.
But for executive producer Mike Love, producer John Voinovich, as well as Allison, Matt, Zoe, and Addison, this has been a presentation of Firebird Broadcast Productions and Carthage College, copyright 2024. Once again, in 5, the reverse sweep, Firebirds over the Vikings. For Justin, I'm Peter. Have a good night, everybody.